just finished filling up my tires, getting ready for the ride here. I'm gonna ride the entire length of the Rio Trail here in Boca Raton, which is, I think, the longest bike trail in this city. Maybe the only bike trail, I'm not sure. Let's see, we got the official begin bike route sign right there. So we're gonna be riding northbound from Glades all the way up to Congress. Should be a good ride. And ironically, in order to get to the bike trail, I actually had to ride my bike to the bike trail to start this trail, so let's get her done. So riding northbound on El Rio Trail from Glades to Congress Ave. I'm gonna try to take you guys the entire length of this bike trail today. And right off of Glades Road, there is like a Whole Foods that you can stop at beforehand, grab a coffee, grab some food, resupply if you need to. Just right down the street, maybe about 5 minutes from that access point or that entrance way. In case you're thirsty or hungry. Cool little falls over here. A lot of people like to fish along this trail. As we cruise along here, so there's a few roads that you got to pass during this trail. I think this one right here is 20th Street, so you just got to be careful, you know, crossing this. It is around the FAU campus, so that's over here to the left. So there could be, you know, a lot of traffic coming in and out on these streets during school season. Looks like the rain's gonna hold off, which is nice. Wasn't ready to ride through that shit. Am I still recording? I hope. The other day I tried to record this ride and it stopped recording, or maybe I didn't hit the record button. I can't remember what happened, but I did like more than half of the trail. And then I go down to review it, to press stop record, and of course it wasn't recording. So this is trial number 2 of recording this trail. Hopefully I succeed. Got our first water crossing. Fortunately, there's a bridge, which makes it easy on us. So this is the El Rio. This is the river that the bike trail pretty much follows the entire length. So coming up here, we got another street crossing across the Spanish River Boulevard here. So for this street crossing, you can't actually go directly across. You got to come out, go down to the crosswalk, and then back up and over there in order to continue the trail. Hopefully it's not too busy and I can sneak across here. Boom. There we go. But yeah, usually, if you, depending on what time of day you're at, you have to like hit one of these little buttons there in order to cross. You know, so the traffic can stop, give you the go signal to get across this busy road. So basically that's where we start, like that's where I came out over there. I went down, around, and then you pick up the trail back over here. So it's a little bit of a U-shaped turn. So there's quite a few street crossings on this trail. I think we got a few more before we get to the end too. But usually on the weekend the traffic isn't too bad in the mornings, so if you get up early and go, traffic shouldn't be too bad. During the week it's a little different because everyone's, you know, trying to get to work. So if you get out on the trail by like 7 a.m., I think you should be good. So I think over here is like some hiking you can go walk around in, mostly dirt paths. Looks like there was some bike trails in there. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Alright, looks like I am. So this is a cool section of the trail. You go underneath the main highways here, underneath the overpasses. Gets a little dark in here. Woo! Like, I didn't even see that kid over there. Again, this time we're going underneath the railroad tracks. Just got a bug in my mouth. Ugh. And then going underneath another main road. So as you can see, it goes through some residential and a decent amount of commercial property as well. Got hotels, you got businesses on both sides. Coming up to another road crossing. I think this is what, number 3? A third road crossing. This one's usually relatively quiet. Commerce Boulevard. And then I don't know if you can see, but up above we have power lines. So pretty much for this section, or this stint of the trip, we're riding right underneath the power lines, and I can hear that electricity buzzing. But this is a pretty friendly trail to ride. No one trying to cause any trouble out here. It's very safe. So we just cruising. We just cruising this morning. And yet again we have another road crossing right up here. This one tends to get busy during work hours. This Clintmore Road. Slow up here. I think I'm looking pretty good. Ooh, the clouds look really dark over there. Hope that isn't coming this way. Alright. So for this next section, the trail is actually not only following the Rio River, but over here on the right is the Yamato Scrub Natural Area. We'll definitely go on a hike there at some point. But this is a really cool trail to hike over here on the right. Can't really see it too well, but got a water crossing, but it's basically all this whole section of land over here, and kind of back a ways too. But that's a nice little 2.5, 3 mile hike, I think. But yeah, all back in there is the Yamato Scrub. So just taking a little break here, riding the trail, and I look up and there's a rainbow. How cute. So there's where you can put your bike, park it there, and then you enter right in there from the bike trail to the Yamato Scrub Natural Area. And I was riding along here the other day, and I actually saw a gopher tortoise, I believe. Pretty decent sized gopher tortoise just chilling right out here near the fence. I'll put a picture of it. I think I took a video of it, so I'll plop it in right here. There he is. Having his lunch. Getting some sun. He knows what's up. Coming up to another road crossing. This one looks pretty clear. I think I can sneak through. So that's the good thing about getting out on the trail early, especially on the weekends, is the roads are a lot less busy than during the day or late morning. Now we are in my favorite section of the trail because it's canopy covered by these trees, which is pretty sweet. And then over here on the left is the Boca Raton Muni Golf Course. This is a nice little trek. I've played it a few times. Very challenging, actually. As you can see, they got water along the whole right side of this hole, which sucks. Lost many a golf balls there. Jeez. So the town did a great job paving this, cleaning it up. This trail used to be a little bit narrower and a lot more cracked and bumpy, I think because of all the tree roots growing along here. So they fixed this up real nice. Made it a lot smoother to ride. Okay, this corner coming up is a 90-degree turn right here, so gotta be careful, gotta use the mirrors. See, that guy just peeled around, so you gotta be careful of this one. It's a 90-degree blind turn, so go nice and slow around that. And we are now in the home stretch here, heading towards the end of the Rio Trail, which stops at Congress Ave up here. Beautiful, beautiful little view. Beautiful ride, very scenic. There's actually some really nice homes, really nice residences up here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, crane? Heron? Some pretty good bird watching up here too. So if you're into that, this is a cool trail to ride. But as you can see, it's pretty well marked, pretty well maintained, very easy ride. Nice, enjoyable way to get outside, get some exercise, and take in the scenery. Because you got to get out in nature at least once a day. Alright, that wraps this ride up for today. Hope you enjoyed. And so this is the end of the El Rio Trail, right out here at Congress Ave. Takes you right to the line of Del Rey and Boca. So you can see the Welcome to Boca sign right there. And that's it. So if you want to ride southbound, you'd start here and go south towards Glades. See you all in the next one.